Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Looking at the last game for the Phoenix Suns, it was a loss to Philadelphia. Here's Adebayo. Some solid defense there from KD. And with this score of the Suns, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Pass to Anunoby. Second chance effort. Here's Wembanyama. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Here's Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And that one is good.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up.
Now here's Hardaway. Yep, that one goes in there.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Miami's shooting their first free throw of the contest. That free throw good from Hardaway. One thing you can pretty much count on with the Heat, Brent Barry, they're going to grind it out.
Now, this team has always been built around tenacity and toughness. Even with the big three, with LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh, there was a bit of a metamorphosis with the way LeBron approached games. Kind of being hated on was something they embraced, and that culture demands that hustle accountability and will consistently be about their culture.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Their plan, such as it is to make Kevin Durant uncomfortable, force him to take shots instead of giving him the ones he wants. Coach said it's obviously easier said than done, but if you let Durant get hot, forget about it. He can take over an entire game. We'll see if they can execute defensively. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Hardaway. Following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Outside Durant. For the three. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing. Really keeping things simple.
And here are the Heat now. Phoenix able to drain the three. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Here's Hardaway. 7 points in the game. And he comes up with the deuce.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And Hardaway gets it to go.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Here's Thomas. Back to Wembanyama. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing. And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammate.
Pass to Wembanyama. And it's Miami with the rebound. Now Claxton, defended by Wembanyama. The shot's good from Claxton.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Anunoby. Nothing on the board. Wembanyama outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Here's Hardaway. The shot missing. He gets it up. The shot comes out. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. The Suns on.
The Heat, 15.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Just 5 to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Scoot Henderson.
Something about the little guy willing to stick his nose in there. Brunson gets his team going with that kind of play.
And the second free throw, good. Brent, when you survey Jalen Brunson, going from role player now to all-star, what a rise. What's been the key for him?
I just think it's confidence, Kevin. I mean, simple confidence. I don't think there's one point where Jalen Brunson didn't believe that, not that he was the best player on the court, but that he was going to be the best leader. And that has translated into him producing some massive scoring and assist nights for any team that he's played on. This guy is a winner.
Pass to Filipowski. It's stolen by Eason. Butler feeling out of it. And there's the drive. No good from Bosh.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Now, here is Reed. Doubled by Bosh. Here's Filipowski. Drains it from beyond the arc. Filipowski's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Outside Bosh. Over Ivy. Shot's good by Bosh.
Just impossible to guard Chris Bosh when he releases it that quick as soon as he gets it.
Now Henderson. Scoreless thus far. And the layup's good off the glass.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Pass to Bosh. From deep. And it's Reed pulling it down. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Suns. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Here's Filipowski. Off target from 3-point range. Miami trailer. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg had some big dough.
Is it ever? And he remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Reed. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside Butler. Takes it inside.
Quick and athletic, Butler able to beat his opponents right to the 10.
Suns trailed by 3. Henderson outside. Pass to Moody. In the corner, Ivy with it. Clock at 6. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Ivy's got his first bucket of the night.
Realizing the situation, Ivy takes it upon himself and delivers.
Drives in. Brunson takes the hit.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Here's Henderson. Trying to get open is Ivy. Henderson, no good. Here's Brunson. Jalen Brunson caps off the break.
What a good burst from Brunson just to get by the initial defense.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. Suns trailed by 5. Wembanyama off the bounce. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, Victor Wembanyama, a thunderous finish there.
Pass to Claxton. Shoots a 3. Rebound by the Suns. Ivy with it. Outside for Wembanyama. And here's Reed. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And now just a 1-point Miami lead. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the half. Oh, KD buries the 3.
And man, you look at that release from Durant. He makes hitting a 3 look like a layup with that size and touch.
They double team Wembanyama. Pass to Reed. It's hauled in by Claxton. It's Gervin on the wing. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Heat lead by 4. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Dumars. Durant deciding where to go with it. Good, and it's Dumars picking up the assist. KD's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Heat. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Outside Hardaway. No good on the 3. Suns trail by 5. Wembanyama left side. And the rejection by Claxton. And it's Wembanyama with the jam. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to KD. Inside. A shake. Here's Claxton. The kick out to Dumars. Now here's Durant. He's guarded by Anunoby. 5 on the clock. A nice shot by KD.
And that's the shot that makes Kevin Durant. He's so special from the mid-range.
Pass to Wembanyama. Over Claxton. And he can't bank that one in.
He usually knocks those shots down with ease. Defense got very fortunate there as they gave him way too much room to get that one off.
Now Adebayo. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Henderson outside. Wembanyama outside. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had one in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Outside Butler. Rebound by the Suns. Jimmy Butler just seems to raise his game come playoff time, Brent. It is a thing of beauty.
It's pretty awesome to see that kind of confidence where a guy just lays in the weeds for a little while and then in the biggest moments comes in and stands out. So that's not always just about Jimmy Butler. It's about his team having that kind of confidence in how he performs in the biggest moments.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And that's Jimmy Butler with a great finish there. Good hands to catch the pass and throw it through.
Up top, Adebayo. Lays it up off the glass. Adebayo's got 6.
Bam knowing what to do. He's owning the paint right now.
Outside Dumars. Outside KD. And the 3 off target. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for Phoenix. Trailing by 5.
High motor type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
For Phoenix, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
And Miami making a change here. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Brunson scanning the floor. The wide open look for Durant. And he gets it back. And the rejection by Wembanyama. .106 left in the third quarter.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
For the tie, Miami grabs the miss.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Brunson, left side. Brunson, hard finish inside.
Oh, that takes such tenacity just to get in there. Brunson battling through the inside contact.
Henderson, no good.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Wembanyama down low. 13 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. The 3 ball. Wembanyama! Big man with big range.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
And here's Brunson outside. Henderson outside. Here's Wembanyama for 3. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Heat out front, up 2. And
42.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The Suns trailing. Here's Ivy. Wembanyama outside. To tie it up. Doesn't go that time. Nice defense from KD. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Over in the corner, Claxton. And a miss there on the triple. Pass to Moody. They set the screen. Back to Ivy. Here's Wembanyama. Defended by Butler. 5 to shoot. Here's Reed. And it's all evened up. Reed's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Phoenix.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Now take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
And here are the Suns now. Thomas with the ball. Pass to Moody. Now Wembanyama wants to get it to Reed and does. And the dunk by Reed.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
And here is Hardaway. Pass to KD. That 3 off the mark.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Here's Miami now. Now here's Hardaway. To the inside. Reed with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Suns. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Wow, Ivy just takes off. That high-effort transition play, that's what will make him an asset moving forward.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, we score. Simple as that. Keep attacking and don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Pass to Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Keep moving the ball around. Pointer, Butler.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Pass to Anunoby. Wembanyama, left side. Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Bosch. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And not a stranger to the bright lights. Bosch, cool as a cucumber.
The height of Wembanyama on the line. Wow!
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Outside Hardaway. Outside Butler. Fires the 3. Unable to get that one. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Pass to Wembanyama. And here's Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And Brunson's got the mindset to deliver.
Suns on offense. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Thomas. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Miami ball. Heat substitution, number 35, Kevin Durant.
So the Suns win.